Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Honorable Chairman, dear delegates, it's my privilege to be with you on the very occasion of the sixth conference on history of medicine and especially surgical heritage. I am very much thankful for the organizers. I am very much thankful for the organizers to give me an opportunity to present this work, which I have been carried out some 10 years before. So, this first or venesection, historical aspect, concept and application in osteoarthrosis. So, first is a procedure by which the blood of the body has been expelled out to cure the diseases in Unani system of medicine, or rather Greco-Arabian system of medicine, which ancient physicians have carried out on the patients. So the concept of before going to the concept of this venesection, I have to express some of the words about this Caravan of Unani system of medicine. Unani system of medicine, or the Greco-Arabian system of medicine, is widely practiced in in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and it has been imbibed in the national health policy also. So this knowledge from Mesopotamia was traveled to Greece, and Greece to Arab, then it comes to Persia, and Persia into India sometime in 10th century. So Babylonian medicine, Egyptian medicine, Greco-Roman medicine, Arab medicine, Persian or Central Asian medicine, these are all the vernaculars of Unani medicine, and all imbibed in a single system of medicine which is now practiced in India. This was practiced in European universities also till 16th century. But after the Industrial Revolution and the discoveries, scientific discoveries like microscope, biochemistry, biotechnology and further, so it has been divided into two. And what was not experimented exactly in the laboratory, which was turned behind, and that was taken up by these societies of the Asia, and they have developed in their own stream of health systems. But they didn't left the concept of Unani system of medicine that chiefly differs from the allopathic system of medicine due to the presence of concept of temperament. Other things are very much similar to allopathic system of medicine, but the concept of temperament is such a concept that differs from two systems. This system of medicine, this Greco-Arabian system of medicine, has been carried out by three ways. Number one, ilaj bit tadbir, that is regimental therapy, or the ilaj bil ghidha, that is dietotherapy. At first step, we try to carry out the treatment on these two things. Second number is ilaj bil dawa, that is pharmacotherapy. And lastly, we go for the option of surgery. These are the six essential factors which are responsible to maintain the health of a person and to regain the health if it is lost. In modulation of these six essential factors can rejuvenate the whole body and remove the disease of the system. So this regimental therapy which was talking about this is first or the venesection is a part of these modulations. This modulation especially refers to istafragh ihtabas, evacuation and retention. What to be retented in the body, that should be done, and what should be eliminated from the body, that should be done to a proper health status. So, to eliminate out the toxic materials from the body, we are letting out the blood in three ways. These three ways are this cupping, then leaching, application of leeches, then lastly this phlebotomy first or this venesection. So Ilaj bil dawa is carried out by these drugs, and Ilaj bil yad are carried out by these instruments. What is the basic concept in treatment of the Unani system of medicine? This health condition is converted into a disease when there is abnormal temperament which produces humors, abnormal humors, or morbid materials that might be of various natures. When we correct of imbalance of temperament qualitatively and quantitatively, that might be achieved by expulsion of morbid material, that is known as istafragh. This istafragh is carried out by first hijama, taliq, that is leaching, qay, vomiting, then tariq, diaphoresis, then ishal, purgation, and munzij musil therapy is specialized therapy in Unani system of medicine to concoct the toxic material, getting it to be able to get out. If we go through the concept of venesection, but because we are talking about the venesection today, this knowledge, it seems that Greeks imbibed from the Babylonia and Mesopotamia, Egypt also. But literature is not very much clear about that. But the Unani physician who have taken a lot of interest in that and developed, these are Erasistratus, Herophilius, then Galen. Galen has documented and experimented well about venesection. He has mentioned first time that how much blood to be eliminated out and how to do it scientifically. Then other scientists of Unani medicine are also contributed a lot in venesection. Ahmad bin Muhammad Tabri, then Ali bin Rabban Tabri, then Ibn Sina, Zakaria Razi, and other Unani physicians which were present at the time of this migration of Unani medicine in Central Asia, and then when it introduced in India, then Hakim Ajmal Khan, Akbar Arzani, or the Azam Khan, these are the important physicians. Now we can see this first letting out of the blood through venesection is a non-drug regimenal intervention carried out in different veins as per the indications to eliminate out the putrefied or morbid humors. Derangement of the humoral temperament is occurred due to presence of morbid humors in the body and blood circulation as well, which are responsible for production of the disease. Venesection is applied for the purpose of tanqiya mawad. It is an important term here. Elimination of morbid material from the body. This procedure ultimately improves the quality of the blood. This thing is very much important in case of first or venesection. The qualitative as well as quantitative development of the humors can lead to disease condition and correction of it restore the health. It is believed that the intervention of first detoxify the blood and improves its condition qualitatively. There are several ways for quantitative estimation of blood, but it is tough to monitor the blood qualitatively during the intervention of first. Hemorrheology, a new branch of science, can provide a suitable answer to this problem. The hemorrheological parameters can be applied to monitor the qualitative changes in the blood before and after the intervention. Actually, it is very easy to quantify the parameters of the blood, like hemoglobin. We can calculate how much it is. We can calculate what are the number of WBCs, what are the number of RBCs. We can calculate this what is the status of ESR quantitatively. But it is a problem everywhere in Unani system of medicine how to quantify the quality of the blood. This is the thing. And the scientist of Unani medicine says that application of venesection improves the quality of the blood. So it was a problem there. I, when did my MD in this Unani medicine, tried to explore the scientific answer of this question. So I will tell you. What is hemorrheology? We all know hemorrheology is a science, new science, which describes the composition of the various compartments of the blood as well as the fashion of flowing of the blood in the vessels. This has also been finalized that out of the 4 humors, phlegm or the balgam is known as Unani medicine, was considered the most important cause of the rheological disturbances, followed by blood, yellow bile and black bile. So these are some scientists associated with this theory. Now, what my contribution is that I have suggested in my study this, these are the 7 parameters on which we can quantify the quality of the blood. This is plasma viscosity, whole blood viscosity, red blood cell aggregation, red blood cell rigidity, flow of RBCs, measurement of RBC aggregation, measurement of platelet aggregation. So these are the details of these parameters. This is very important thing when the Unani medicine says this damme ghaliz is the main cause in production of the diseases due to obstruction of flowing of the blood. What is damme ghaliz? It was not mentioned in Unani literature, but I suggested to imbibe the knowledge of hemorrheology that there is very much clear in the literature of hemorrheology that there are Rayleigh formation, clumps formation of cells. When there is metabolic disorders, long-standing infections and all that, then these 7 parameters are altered together and the macromolecules adsorbed on the surfaces of the cells and the cells clump together. This clumping of these cells obstruct the flowing of blood. This is known as in French Rayleigh formation. So this is the thing which became very much helpful in exploring the mechanism of action of this first. These are the natural photograph of clump formation and Rayleigh formation, and this has been after intervention of first. Normally, the blood flow is rapid in arterioles and slower in the collecting venules. Blood cells changes their shape while traverse the capillaries. When the velocity of blood is reduced, RBCs are dispersed, but at very slow rate they start to form Rayleigh. Hence, blood acquires high viscosity and stresses. These stresses accelerate the Rayleigh formation and further stresses that deprives the cells of the ATP. Therefore, the blood pH decreases and acidic environment takes place. This blood is known as dame ghalid or morbid blood. Acidosis results in the adrenal catecholamine output, which leads to increment in the aggregation and adhesion of platelet. This condition results into raised viscosity of plasma and increased adhesiveness of RBCs. Local hematocrit value rise, leading to increased breakdown of metabolic products. Therefore, the regimental intervention through first enhances the local blood flow, remove stasis, which helps in normalizing the local pH. Cell rigidity checks the Rayleigh formation, clears the already formed clumps, hence improve the quality of the blood. This change can be monitored by applying these hemorheological parameters. When there is stasis, what happens? Rayleigh formation is there, viscosity increases, and due to that further stasis takes place, slowing of blood flow is there, accumulation of CO2 at capillary level, acidosis takes place, blood pH decreases, and this vicious cycle deprives the cell of ATP, cell aggregation further takes place. Lower pH produces swelling of RBCs due to red cell rigidity. Red cell rigidity increases slowing of blood flow, hypoxia takes place, further increase in rigidity takes place, and the shape of RBCs become ball-like shapes which already occlude in the flowing of blood. So first is a mode of Ilaj with Tadbir of Unani system of medicine, in which a lancet is used to puncture the vein of the body at required site to let out the blood. The aim of the procedure is to get rid of the morbid humors from particular organ or the system circulation and detoxify the system. Application of this procedure definitely improve the quality of the blood. Scientific studies suggest that the basic pathology in microcirculation at capillary level is hemostasis, which leads to increased plasma viscosity, whole blood viscosity, fibrinogen, red cell rigidity, white cell rigidity, platelet aggregation, and red cell aggregation. This condition leads further acidosis and stasis of various cytokines, catecholamines, serotonin, and other biochemical substances. This stasis is released by application of venesection, and these disturbances are removed. Hence, the quality of the blood is improved. Now, we have explored this mechanism of action with the knowledge of this cytokinetics, hemorrhagiology, and the basic hemodynamics. After that, we have designed a study. In the cases of osteoarthrosis, especially knee osteoarthrosis, we apply this procedure, and this study was a controlled study. Two groups were there. One was for the standard treatment, and second group was standard treatment with application of this venesection as per the classics of Unani medicine. So duration of study 1 year, duration of protocol therapy was 6 weeks, that is 42 days. Study design was open controlled study, sample size 20 in each group. Group A was of control, 20 cases, group B trial, that means first plus conservative therapy. Procedure of first and schedule of venesection was there at baseline 14th day and 28th day. Control drug was capsule ojai, a classical formulation of Unani system of medicine, and locally Rogan Sur an oil is applied on the knee. No concomitant therapy was taken. GC norms were followed strictly. Assessment of efficacy, clinical parameters were there: joint pain, morning stiffness, joint swelling, effusion, muscular weakness, restriction of movement. Then lab parameters were there: arthritic profile, R factor, C-reactive proteins, ASO titer, ESR, uric acid. Then radiological parameter, X-ray of affected joint was also taken. Then clinical assessment of safety was done as clinical assessment, then hematological assessment, TLC, DLC, SR, HB, then biochemical assessment by LFT, KFT. Assessment period was there clinically at 0 baseline, then 14 day, 28 day and 42nd day. Lab and radiological examinations were done at baseline and last follow this 42 days. So what was the result? You can see here a very significant result of the group B, where the standard treatment along with the venesection was applied, particularly in joint pain. I have done this work and I was surprised when I saw on follow-up the patients that when the venesection was done, the pain decreases significantly at first follow-up. Then it gradually reduced in comparison to group A of this conservative therapy. Then reduction in morning stiffness. It is also significant in comparison to standard therapy. Then muscular weakness. There is also significant response in muscular weakness. Reduction in swelling and effusion was also there, in better in comparison to standard therapy. Then restriction of movement naturally comes down with this. Documentation was properly done. Statistics were appropriate. Statistics formula was applied. This Mann-Whitney test was applied for comparison between the two groups, and Wilcoxon sign rank test was applied within the group significance. So at conclusion, the intervention was found safe and well tolerated. The intervention was found more effective in comparison to conservative treatment of what is given in Unani of medicine. Conclusion is that venesection especially effect in the cases of this osteoarthritis to reduce the pain and associated symptoms. So thank you very much to bear with me. Thank you.